Hey everybody, it's Dan Deavy with thecinemasource.com. We're here on the floor for WonderCon 2012, and we are here now with the fantastic Anthony Montgomery, best known from the series Star Trek Enterprise, of course.
This is Miles Away, guys. Miles Away is about a 16-year-old named Maxwell Miles who is on a journey to find his parents, himself. He develops a superhuman ability. Because of that ability, he gets recruited by a shadowy organization to fight evil across the galaxy, and he still has to maintain a solid GPA despite having the worst study partner in the world. Target demographic is 11 to 15-year-old boys. It's an action-adventure epic. This is the WonderCon exclusive. You will see Maxwell here. This is his best friend, Dwayne, who gets him into all kinds of fun misadventures, we'll call them. And it's going to be a fun ride. And I targeted my core Star Trek fans as well as 11 to 15-year-old boys, because I was one and we need guidance, don't we?
We definitely do. We absolutely do. So now where does the inspiration come from for something like this? Because obviously, you know, everyone can have ideas,
yes,
but to actually follow through. Mark Zuckerberg had a great quote, which was, if you could have invented Facebook, you would have invented Facebook.
Truly.
So the real difference is not only did you have this idea, but you were able to see it through to fruition.
Yes.
Could you talk a little bit about that process and what inspired you to go to the lengths that it takes to make something like this happen?
Honestly, because it's too easy to say that I wanted to leave my indelible print in the world, because I believe I've been very blessed, but to do something on my own that I can control, I needed to do that. And because I'm a sci-fi fan, I'm a sci-fi fan just like you before getting on Star Trek, I wanted to do something that I would like, because I know other sci-fi fans are going to like it out there. But I didn't have a laser focus on just it, because I was going everywhere. But once I realized that this is something that I feel like the world actually needs, and again, teenage boys, 11 to 15 years old, that's a very impressionable time. So I'm not just giving you action adventure, I'm going to actually be giving them lessons while they're learning. That is a bigger motivation for me than anything.
Because of your experience with Star Trek, that you can come to a place like WonderCon, Comic-Con, Star Trek conventions, and you have that built-in audience that want to just sit down and say, what do you have to say?
Exactly.
What are you doing? Because I'm interested.
It's pretty surreal, honestly, because all I did was go audition for a show. I'm a regular guy from Indianapolis, Indiana. Hey to all of my people back home. And I went to an audition, got a job that changed my life, but I try to not think about it in the grandest form that it is, because it sometimes gets overwhelming, because I feel like I'm a regular guy. I know I'm not regular, but I feel like it, so I try to not think about that too much. It's just exciting to me to be able to come up with something like this, because I know those fans, they want to see me doing something else. And I don't think I've done a sci-fi show since Enterprise went off the air, actually. And I get a lot of my fans out there, hey, what are you doing next? What are you doing next? What sci-fi show are you doing? Miles Away might be the next thing that I do, because we're going to turn it into an animated series, and I'll be doing several of the voices. I created the whole universe, so I won't be doing all of them. I'm not trying to do that. There's a few of them, and I'm not even going to tell you guys yet, but I have a few really fun ones, including some villains, so you guys get to see me in a darker light.
In talking about, you know, being a regular guy, when you go to a Star Trek convention and you get on stage and all of a sudden you become a Beatle, there are, you know, thousands of fans, and all you have to do is walk out, smile, maybe raise your arm, and it erupts in applause. How do you stay grounded from that? And just talk a little bit about that superstar feeling that you get when you do those things.
He's funny. Hold on. Wait, he said, you're cracking me up. First and foremost, I don't get a superstar feeling, okay? There are people that do. They buy into that. I've got a degree in this. I've got a degree in performance theater and drama, so I go to work. That's how I stay grounded in all of this. I don't I don't feel like I'm any better than anybody else. I don't feel like I'm any worse than anybody else. We are all the same. We just have different paths in all the different things that we're doing. How do I keep myself grounded? Because I know who I am, and stardom matters for a lot of people. I didn't go to Hollywood to be a star. I went to Hollywood to go to work. That's literally how I anytime I hear people going to that, hey, you're a star. Thank you, I appreciate it, but I'm going to work. Because right now, I'm unemployed.
It's interesting. That's Sam Jackson has a very similar answer when we ask him that question, because people are always blown away by the fact that he never stops working.
Right.
And his answer is always...
Are you kidding me? Sam Jackson he has been in the most grossing movies in Hollywood history.
Of all time.
That is so awesome. I love Sam Jackson. So what is his answer?
His answer is, he said, I don't know about you, but I grew up in a house where everybody woke up in the morning and went to work. And then they came home, and then the next day they went to work again. So I have to go to work. So I do lots of movies. I don't understand why everyone finds that so strange. Like,
Sam and I are definitely of the same ilk, because I go to work. I appreciate the celebrity. Don't get me wrong. No. And you guys definitely keep requesting me on your shows. Come find me on Facebook, all of that, because people in the industry, they follow all of that stuff. But for us, I'm going to work. That's it. When I leave here, hopefully somebody will see me on here and call my agent and go, man, I just wrote a movie and Anthony Montgomery will be perfect for it.
And real quick, let's talk about the music.
The first actor in Star Trek history to do a hip-hop album. This is more Will Smith than it is 50 Cent. I don't kill anybody. I don't sell drugs. No profanity. I had an interest in music, so I took my own money and produced an entire album, and I got distribution overseas. And people that hear it go, wait, you're actually good at this. Yeah, I work really hard. So I was told growing up that you work hard, that hard work pays off. So whatever it is that I do, I put in all the work, and if I have to invest in it myself, then I will, because I'm doing it for those people out there. This album you can only get at the convention, so you guys come check me out. I'll be at, I know I'll be at the Star Trek Vegas Con for 4 days, because my entire graphic novel will be out by then. So I'll be there for 4 days, and I'll bring some of these. So if you guys want the music, you got to actually come and see me. Or you can go to iTunes and get my latest single. It's called Stimulation. It came out last year on Single Ladies, VH1's first scripted program. 2.8 million viewers. Hey to all my Single Ladies fans out there. I did a song called Stimulation, and it actually appeared on the show, and so I did a video for it. Find the video on YouTube, Anthony Montgomery, and type Stimulation. You'll see my first video ever.
I can only imagine what else comes up when you type in Anthony Montgomery and Stimulation. Just saying. Just saying, you know. Not that I've done it, but I probably will later.
Miles Away, coming summer 2012. Coming soon to a TV and a radio and a station near you. I appreciate you guys. Take care.